Hello viewers, today I will be making the opposite of contestants of an object show. Since this has already been done to BFDI and I will be doing it with objects full because animatic battle is too big of a cast and also because it's probably the third most popular object show out there. Then let's start with Notepad. Notepads are where we write notes. What about where we digitalize notes? That's how I thought of graphics tablet, or easier, graphics. Notepad is described as brilliant and silent, so graphics will be dumb and very talkative and extrovert. And since Notepad survived falling off a cliff, graphics will be fragile and basically everything kills him. Next, we're going to do Sip a Bowl, which is a member of the straw gang, so I had to think of something that's the opposite of straws. Then it came to my mind, funnels. Then it was easy. Funnel is mean and don't care of friends, opposite to Sip a Bowl. I also decided to have a different color palette. Next in our list is Kane's Cup, the winner. And this was quite easy as well. Kane's Cup is a cup from Raising Cane's, and their rivals are Dave's Hot Chicken. So Kane's Cup is now a Dave's Hot Chicken. Dave's very stressed and hyperactive, but quite a rational person. Now going to share, he's very similar to our redo button, so we're going to make him an undo button. So undo is the next one in our bunch. Undo is kinda depressed and never have enthusiasm with nothing, which is opposite to share. Share don't like to hold grudges, so undo will be very grudgy. 4 have already gone. Next in our list is Doorstopper, and since Doorstopper is a spring doorstopper, she stopped the doors. But what pushes the door, or better, what pushes things in general? That's how I thought of Piston. Doorstopper is very calm and peaceful, but very crazy in the inside. So I'd say that Piston is the complete opposite of that, being crazy but just a calm and peaceful person inside. And still indoors, we're now going to do door frame. And think with me, door frame is a frame, and frame is a frame. And another type of frame are twins. So I had the genius idea to door frames opposite being twin. Doorstopper is a very expressive and electric guy, so I think Twin will maybe even be faceless or something like that, so he ends up being very similar to Battle for Robotic Respect Twin, but anyway. And the next one is Don't. The only thing is that Don't opposite already exists, and it's Do, so Now let's take a silly moment to look at the name. And the name of the show is Object Fool, which is very foolish. And the opposite of that is Object Serious. But let's think about some synonyms of serious, and here we come at Object Straight. And imagine if the white background is just a straight line and they're like little atoms. Absolute cinema. There are only 2 contestants left, Theory and Eye Patch. And now let's start with Theory. Well, Theory is a tier list from Tier Maker, and this was really hard to come up with an opposite, mainly because tier lists aren't even like in dictionary or something like that. But after thinking for a while, I remember that Tier Maker have another site called Bracket Fights. So Theory is now Bracket Fighty. And the last one is Eye Patch. And my thinking for him was that the opposite of pirates are astronauts. And what do astronauts use? Astronauts use helmets. So I transformed Eye Patch in Helmety. And this is our new cast for Object Straight. Bye!